are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, how are we all doing? Welcome along to stream time. Where have we been for the last couple of probably weeks, it seems? We haven't been here. We've been kind of busy. So, yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to a sprint stream, which is going to be on the free-to-play account with approximately 2 weeks to go until the new season. Yes, only 2 weeks to go. Everyone, are you looking forward to that new season? I hope you are, but let's have a look who we've got. I am full of cold, so I apologise in advance. Yeah, but we're still here. I couldn't cancel the stream, especially as we penned it in. So had to make sure I'm here and ready, which I absolutely am. So yeah, hope everybody else is doing well. And we're going to get set for some decent sprints. Lean, the green machine. Welcome, Lean. How are you doing? We've got David here. Orkun is here as well. We have got Q-Storm, Niels. We have got Harry or Dennis, Usman and Rudder. Wavy, without boosted drivers, I can't win Series 12. It is pretty tough, Wavy. We'll show you, after this current sprint that I'm in, I'll show you what I'm running in Series 12 for you as well. So don't worry, that will be here shortly. Heine, welcome. RML, we've got Carlo as well. You need to take some vitamin C daily. Need something, that's for sure. We are struggling. That's absolutely the way we are. Show set up, tired of losing. Yeah, so as soon as we've done this, we will kick into some races. We'll get into some sprint setup as well. So, yeah, let's see. And first of all, we are trying a different platform at the moment to bring you our races. So please let me know if you feel the quality looks a little bit better. I feel like the quality over that side of the screen looks pretty nice at the minute. Looks pretty sharp. I don't know if it's because I haven't done it for a few weeks or not, but it looks pretty solid over that side. Definitely sharper. We'll see what it's like when we go into the race screen. But it definitely looks a lot more quality through this. I quite like it. It actually looks pretty... Yeah, pretty, I don't want to say realistic because you know all what I mean. But, yeah, looking pretty good. P29 in champions for Mark using Norris and Piastri. That's a good job, Mark. I've got to be happy with that. Any good rewards from that one as well? Hopefully you got some good rewards. We've got a little bit of lag. But we're going to find most of the AI are going to be running dry tyres in wrong conditions. So we should be able to score some big points in this race. P56 for champs, 10k flags, Hulkenberg. Oof. So yeah, let's have a look and see if it's sharper on the race screen. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. Obviously we've got it a lot more zoomed in, but I don't think it's too bad in the race screen. I will absolutely take it. And I'll tell you what I will take, 46 points in a sprint race on the free-to-play account. That is a miracle. I can assure you of that one. Quite a bit of Russell. That's not bad. Russell's a decent little pull mark. QT, or Connor, I should say. Welcome. How are we doing? But yeah, we're going to be into a lot of sprint racing tonight. And if you've got any questions about the new season or anything you want to know, then please do let me know as well. Chicken Tendo, welcome to the stream. So yeah, if you've got any questions on the new season and everything like that, then please do let me know. Okay, we should be not far off a sprint crate. Don't know if it's going to be P1 or P2 or even P3. Could even be P4 or P5. We'll have to see. Stefan, welcome as well. Hope you're well, Stefan. Let's make this chat a little bit bigger, shall we? Make it about there. That should be a little bit better. What's the best way to use your CC points? So, Stuart, the best way to use your CC points at the moment is simply hold on to them, because we don't know what's going to be really good next season or not. That's what we're kind of unsure of at the moment. So we're going to have to see how it works out. But yeah, kind of look after them at the moment. Definitely look after them. As we get racing, Davor, welcome as well. All the regular faces are back, which is great to see. Everybody here for some bad rewards. I know what you're all here for. Dan DRS, welcome, and Kimo, welcome. Yeah, we're all good, Kimo. How are you? Apart from a cold, you might be able to hear that already. Doing sprints, we don't expect anything less. Davor, our Champions Grand Slam P1 player at the moment. Of course he's racing. If he's not on stream, he's racing away, that's for sure. Do you normally use your CC points on higher series parts? John, so what we usually say is to go ahead and get 2 of the key parts. So maybe a really big part and a smaller part. But until we see the cost of everything and we work out what's good in the game, we probably won't be using any CC points. Don't get the bait of just spending them. I'm sure other streamers will do videos straight away about using the CC points. I 100% expect it. But the real players will wait and work out the meta before they race and before they start them. So we'll be taking our time. We won't be rushing into it. And then we'll be coming back with what I feel is the best advice possible. So my recommendation to any of you is to hold it until I release a video of what I'm going to spend my points on. That is generally what I recommend. Good night, Icy. Open Series 3, open 3 Series 11 Legendary Crates and got nothing. That is the gamble we have, Stuart. I wish there was minimum rewards, but sadly that is not the case. We don't have that. For those that didn't qualify, milestone rewards you still get, Mark. They should be in your store. They should be. That's where I get my rewards from the free-to-play account. As we come through. So where are we? P11. Hi, Bradley. Welcome. Welcome, Bradley. How was the weekend? You all know that I have been hunting down a Champions P1 player. Or position. And sadly, we took P2 position. And we lost out by 1/10 of a second on fastest lap. That was how close we came to our Champions P1 medal. 1/10 of a second behind P1. We lost on a tiebreaker. So close. That is the only thing that I require. Looks like
there's a new follower.
As we've got a new follower on Twitch as well. 19651015 hitting the follow. Thank you very much. Yep, we were that close. It was so close. But, you know, at least we gave it a go. I think that will be my last chance for P1 though. I think that was my best opportunity with the levels that we had. But you never know. Never say never. It might still happen. Free legendary crate yesterday. Yep, that was the one. That was milestone 3 that got unlocked yesterday. Well, that exactly, Usman. Pretty much. Yeah, you got it. Me and Piastri sharing the same thing on a qualifying. We need some Oscar. We need the rivals to get a 5-second penalty. That is what we need. 5 crates for 1 coin. Yeah, Mark. So on them offers, you should have another one now, which is milestone 3. You should still have that one. This rival's going to beat us, but they've got a lot bigger team score. So no loss there. New season, going to try it differently so I can maybe get better results. Yep, I'm with you, Caleb. I'm going to play this season coming totally different to how I've been playing before. I've kind of gone through the whole season and I've learned what to do and what not to do with the current setups. And I definitely won't be playing the same way next season. 100% I'm going to be making some amendments. Caleb, I might still rush to Series 12. That is one thing I might still do. But maybe I just don't race the GP. That is the one thing I might not do. And we still don't have a sprint crate. We must... Where is the sprint button? Oh god, the sprint button's gone again. Oh no. We got to be close. Real players, Zanvort. Yeah, real players were the key to a good result at the weekend. But no epic boost this week. It is only legendary drivers that are boosted. So this weekend is going to be a little bit different because it's just going to be Schumacher, Senna and the 2 car parts as well with the 20% boost. P3 first for my first contender. P1 and P1 Challenger in Japan. That's good. Hey Stuart, you're climbing well. That is what we like to see. You're getting some good, decent results from what I can see. Well, that's it, Caleb. I've got a busy month anyway for May, so I think I will not be participating in any GP events. That is my thoughts anyway. As we go to the race screen and get underway. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. P1 Challenger second account, P10 Contender main account. Dan, you had a good weekend. Very nice results on your GPs. We got P1 Challenger, but better points total. Hey, Harry, take the win. Absolutely. P1 Challenger, that's great. Good amount of boosts as well, which is always helpful. Which is really good. So, yeah, happy for you. A lot of good results then. We had a P3, P1s, P10s. Great to see so many of you with good results. And then just to match it up with a bit of balanced viewing, Heine didn't make the final round. And nor did Davor. So there was a mixed bag as always. Few of you did make the final round. Some of you didn't as well. David asks, who is excited for the next F1 Clash season? Let me hear. Let's do a little spam, shall we, David? If you are excited, if you're watching and you've never commented before, or you're just sitting there watching, feel free to pop in and participate. If you are excited for the new season, for a season reset, press number 1. If you are not excited, press number 2. And that could be not excited for other reasons, but season change is usually the good one. That's where we all get a little bit of a change, a little bit of a fresh. So a lot of P1, a lot of 1s. Who am I goes for 2. I don't blame you. Dan goes 1.5. Probably sceptical, I imagine, Dan, of what's to come. Lean, Aston Villa are winning. We're all good. Deboo is good. So yeah, a lot of people. Grouping is the biggest concern. Well, yes, that's going to be a tough one to watch, isn't it, as we launch into the new season. Will they, or have they, been working on any season changes with groupings? Hopefully they have. They've had the whole season at this current mess. Mark hopes Android has the same start time this time. Yeah, I think that was an Android issue last time, wasn't it? I do believe, from having spoken to individuals, that it wasn't a Hutch issue last time. It was a physical Android Google Play issue. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully you'll all be live at the same time. And hopefully we'll go. Let's put in. What should we go with? Let's just put yes or C or we, depending on where you are. That's all the languages I know. Are you going to be here day 1 live stream of F1 Clash 2025? I expect to see every single one of you in here Absolutely for the new season. You've got to be here. You just got to be committed to the cause. Flues, welcome. We're all good, mate. How are you doing? Obi ran the circuit you're racing at now. Ooh. Did you get more points than me? That's the question. Probably did. Yeah, so many are. Dan and Rudder, Bradley, Connor. Yep, let's go. Well, that's it, Kimmo. That's why I think in the new season, I am not going to participate in GP straight away. That is probably one thing I'm going to change. If we look at some of the results that players have had this season, players who have got the best results haven't started Grand Prix events straight away. So that is probably what I'm also going to do for the new season. I'm probably going to... The way I look at it as well is you've got to think of it of this way, okay? If you're a player who is at the top of their game towards Series 12, if you think about it, if you enter straight away and you go Junior, Challenger, Contender, most of them parts that you're going to unlock, you're not going to need anyway. So really, it's only Champions, and we know that Champions is a very, very difficult place to be, so you don't want to get caught in that at all. Lead, yes. Yes. I am not feeling very good at all. But I'm here, and so is Jimbo. Welcome, Jimbo. Jimbo even. Can't even get my words out. Mohamed Dira will be watching so that I have a good start. Hey, that's what we like to see. Absolutely. 2024, we reached like 200. I think, Dan, I think it was about 320 viewers. Mainly because Android hadn't got the upgrade. So that is why. So yeah, I think maybe we won't get anywhere near that this time, but hopefully we'll have a lot of viewers day one. That would still be nice. Yeah, lead, we are sick. Yes, thank you, David. We got a little bit of a cold, so I am struggling, as you may be able to hear, you may be able to tell. But yeah, we'll give it a try. Player in my challenge group who had a max season score of 594 but had a current win streak of 105. I think I've got a good solid win streak of about 150. I think it all depends on luck and your matchmaking. P3 Challenger, hopefully, Paul. Hopefully we can get you a P3 Challenger at the Earth Day event. Norwegian as I'm learning it. Nice, Connor. Sid, welcome. Grinding top 20 in the GP event as well. A lot of people got in some good GP events. But let's see. Any early guesses? Any early guesses to what this is in this crate? Appreciate it, David. Anybody know what we're going to get? Kivo goes for Kevin. Kevin last time. Reactor, Nemesis, Mohamedira, P10 in GP. Well done. That's a good result. Flues goes Leclerc, Surge, Norris. Okay. Here's the funny fact, actually. I didn't race the final round on the free-to-play account at all. I didn't do one race, and I got 16 Lando Norris. Happy days. Didn't even use any boosts, any race, anything. Pastry. When did the rotation happen? Is it tomorrow? It is on a Wednesday, Kazatora. About 9:30 on Wednesday. So let's see. 3 books. We have got 31 Carlos Sainz. What else can we get? CS12 is going to be speed. Absolutely. Lando Norris, rare. And then finally, I don't think I can use my drum rolls. Come on. You know what? That is not too bad, I don't think. Series 11, Alex Albon. Yes, Jimbo, absolutely. Should be. Yeah, I'll take that. Alex Albon is not too bad. He's still a decent driver for us. So let's load up back again. And then let's get back into sprints. Should I buy a legendary crate? Tariq, if it's going to make a difference that you might be able to get a better GP result, then probably yes. But we are in the new season, so if it's not going to make much of a difference, I would keep it and save it for the new season. That is what I would recommend. As we will go, I think, straight back into who wanted to see my setup. I think somebody wanted to. Was it Wavy? I don't know if he's still here. This is what we're running at the minute. A little bit of Alonso and Hamilton. Level 4, level 5. I should probably change it to... I mean, it's time management, isn't it? That's the problem. What is my Yuki like? Yeah, not good enough. So yeah, probably this is the best two that I've got. And then the car, that is what we're running. So I am running a speed and a cornering setup for Series 12 at the moment. And I am forgetting about power unit. That is sort of the track that doesn't really bother me at all. What are we levels of Piastri? Piastri is level 5. But, I mean, he does get a better race start than Hamilton. I might try it. I might see what difference he makes. His race start's going to struggle, but it might not be too bad. As we'll get ready, and let's go again. Series 12, incoming. Let's go. Not have all the Lauda's one of the hardest ones to read. That was one of the last legends I unlocked on the main account. One of the hardest ones, but this week it's all about Senna and Schumacher. So it's going to be an interesting weekend. Yeah, Challenger, Contender and Junior are going to be a little bit interesting this week, Harry. Interesting choice of drivers by Hutch. As we are off to Mexico. This is where our drivers should help. Mine's only like level 2 and level 3, I think, Tariq, or both level 3. Not even the fish and chip incident. Some advice for Series 11. I can't remember what you are for Series 11. I know this is coming. This is on its way. Right, let's go. Real player. Tariq, I would probably be going Senna if I'm going to upgrade one of them. Although Schumacher's got worse qualifying, so you could look at it that way. What is Series 11 at the moment? I can't remember. Is it defending? I think it might be. So yeah, you want your... If you've got Leclerc Norris from Series 12, great. If not, I think Yuki Tsunoda's not too bad at defending. Carlos Sainz is good at defending as well. And you want that speed and cornering setup, for sure. Speed and cornering is your best friend. Mohammed, what you could do is go for don't skip a GP. Go for Junior, go for Challenger, go for Contender, and just try to get through without using boosts if you can. And you get to the final round, you're going to take some boosts. So maybe try and do it that way. Maybe go for Junior and just see if you can get through as well. Oh yeah, David, we all loved the fish and chip stream. That was a one that will probably never happen again. Jimbo, your Senna and Prost not the best? Yeah, my Senna I think is back to level 2, level 3s. Challenger and Contender bonuses. You're still going to get points. I think it's Bottas and Ocon who are your bonus ones. But yeah, Kazatora, go for speed and cornering setup. That is what you want. Forget power unit. You'll do well at 3 of the circuits if you go for that. That is what I would recommend. As we go through, we got P4 for Alonso. Piastri not doing too bad here. P8 in Challenger. Dado, let's go. P8 is good. That's a good start. Well done. Pit pass is always good. Yeah, pit pass is one of the best buys on this game, and that is because it is a case that you get to queue crates. That is why the pit pass is so good. I don't recommend purchases, but the pit pass for the queuing crates is definitely the best one. As Alonso comes back out. Presley, welcome. How are we, Presley? Hope you're doing well. And we are just starting our sprint crate. We just got, if anybody did miss, just got Alex Albon. So not a bad start, but we want better. But yeah, pit pass is the best one to spend on. Absolutely. Yeah, good job, Usman. I imagine you can't get to 90, or you surely can get to 85% though, Usman, no? Surely you get to 85. You can do it. 2 weeks to get to 85%. Norris level 1 because of, I mean, check to see what his defending stat is good for you. If it's good, use him. If not, check another defensive driver. But Norris is good. He's going to be a bit high for Series 11. He might get you higher matchups, but just test it and see what it does to you. As we've got Alonso, no need to pit. Might as well keep these out here. Going to get some decent points. Looks like we're going to get the win as well, which would be nice. As the rain comes down. Will the rival pit? No, they won't. So we should have this hopefully in the bank being P3. And we're going to slowly come to a finish. Which is good. We need the wins on this account. That is certain. Wins are the hardest thing to come by. Rivals just trying to get past. There is our speed and cornering setup. Absolutely working a treat. Straight past the rival. And we're going to stay P3 and P9. Shadida, welcome. How are we doing? The hard things on a game at the moment. Keep failing them. Not Rocket League, Connor. That was a good win, actually. 1465 versus 1592. That was a very good win. Level 6, wow. Level 6 Leclerc, level 6 Norris. And 252 cornering. And we took the victory. That's insane. I'll take that. Nice little bit of a win. Always good to get the wins. Never say never. But some coins in the bank as well, which is good. 38 points, but always makes a lot heavier sprint. Right then. Decent matchup. Next Thursday Grand Slam is over. Yes, nearly done. Nearly done and dusted. Davor's going to be lifting his trophy. Big time. So, downforce. Let's see what we can get from this one. Nearly there, Davor. Nearly there for it. So, let's see if we get a good start. Always usually get a good one on here. Make sure we cancel off the wets. Come on. That gold livery is nice. Well, you'll be the only one in F1 Clash to rock it, Davor. That is pretty much what's going to be happening. Alonso, Piastri, yep, that is what we're going for, Connor. That's what we need to. 300cc is good enough for next season, Carlos. It depends when you went and when you started. Remember, some of your coins will convert as well. So just try and keep eking out as much as you can, Carlossi. Brian, good evening. We're good, Brian. We're sick, but we're still here. I didn't want to cancel the stream, so you're getting a sick version of As a W today. But yeah, apart from that, mate, we're all good. Since Connor, what have you been doing? Connor, you need to get on the game, start playing, and then you can at least get some CC points to take into the new season. So, let's make sure we pit. Just bring up the Twitch chat again, so I can just see what percentage of rain is less enough to switch to dries. About 10%, Jimbo. I've been meaning to do a video on it for a while, but with the new season approaching, it might change. So I'm reluctant to do one at the minute. Yeah, but Connor, you got to get some points to get through. Get some extra points, make it a little bit easier. You might be able to get a bigger crate timer for half-price crates. That is why you've got to get some races. Yeah, Jimbo, it's the same for dries to wets, wets to dries. It's always about 10% wet conditions where the crossover happens. Connor doesn't want to put himself through the pain, that's for sure. He'd rather lose on Rocket League. You don't think you can make it, Devil? You don't think you can max it out? Need more around 1 month. Oof. Series 7 path. I think Series 7 is all about power unit. So you need as much power unit as you possibly can get on your car. That usually helps massively. Power unit boosts, of course, will help you. And then really you want some balanced drivers. So you probably want Zhou Guan Yu, K-Mag Rare are very good down in them series. Crib, welcome. And yeah, you're so close, Davor. You gotta be. So who knows what's going to happen in 2 weeks, though, Davor? You might get some good unlocks. You never know. 10.8 thousand games I've already played on Rocket League. Wow, that is some commitment to Rocket League. Like GP rain races to be half the race to change some strategy. Same pit strategy. Yeah, Paul. So the only reason they were stopped was because last year in GP events, people were complaining that one person could have wet conditions, one person could have dry, somebody could have mixed, and it made it a little bit unfair. So for example, if you needed the fastest lap as a tie break and you got dry conditions, great. If you were the person with wet conditions, you had no chance. So that is why it was changed to represent one set of conditions in GP events. That is why they made that change. Alonso level 2 of Series 12. Not really good enough for defending Kazatara. You're probably looking at someone, I think, who's Series 11. So you probably, Piastri's okay at defending. You've got, I mean, even, I don't think Perez is that bad. Let me have a look. Let me have a look who's the best one I've got. The problem is, everybody would know what happens, Paul, so people could plan. People could send a bot to race, like, I don't know, someone who's not going to do well, and then find out, right, it rains in 2.5 minutes, change. I think that's why. Let me just have a look at Series 11 drivers. I think Yuki Tsunoda's okay from Series 10. So I'm just going to load it up. Give me a second. What do we got? Series 11. So Perez is okay at Series 11, but his race start is bad. So you could consider Sergio Perez. Carlos Sainz as well. Carlos Sainz is good, but his tyre management is bad. Russell's good at defense. Russell's probably a good to go to. I think even Albon's okay. Yeah, there's quite a good range of drivers actually that you could go for. So downforce for me. Welcome, Frederick. Yes, back to back P1s for Frederick, making me absolutely jealous because I can't get one. to make upgrades or easy to find coins. Yeah, well, hopefully. Why am I on wet? This rival's gone to dry conditions. Why have they started on dries? I mean, is that just a genuine mistake? Because that is a pretty big mistake. I mean, they've used boosts as well. So, I don't think they meant to start on the dries. Unless they pitch straight away. And they just pitch straight away, to be fair. So I think he did it by accident. So yeah, I think he's generally done it by accident. But it's nice of him to change the tyres instead of just leaving it, which is good. Nice to introduce some old tracks. Yeah, that would be decent. Ah, it's all good, Frederick. All good. We still got time for a P1. You never know. Ferrari strategy as well. Akash, welcome. How are we, Akash? Hope you're doing well. Mark as well. Welcome in, Mark. Hope you're also good. Hope you've all had good weekends. Oh, yeah. Final G... To do it in GP, Harry, that's killer. Well, I've only got on about level 5, level 6, so I don't know, Frederick. It depends on the group. Really depends on the groupings that we get. If we get a nice group, you never know. We've got to try and hope for the best. So, what have we got here? I think I'm going to pit early here. Piastri, I think, will go one more lap. I think I'm going to pit early with Alonso. We'll hope, Frederick, we'll hope. 2 chances left, though. That's all we've got. And then we'll pit this time round. So, a lot of cars at the back coming in. Yeah, we'll give it a go. I can't believe we lost out on 1/10 of a second. Is all we lost out on this week. The closest that we have been to a Champions P1. So close. Alonso is having an awful race. Yeah, well, we will certainly not stop trying. Senna and Schumacher this week. I think I can get both to level 4. I think I can get Senna to level 5. But I haven't got the legacy points. That's my only problem. Oh my god, Alonso's having such a bad race. Alonso feels like he's in an Alpine. He is absolutely awful in this one. Can't overtake anybody. But he is going to gain 2 more positions because of the rival, which is good. Piastri is holding everybody up, which is good as well. No, I agree, Magnus. I don't like the fact that we have to have race points for the legendary drivers. That's the one thing I don't like. I think we've been race points pretty much every week, and I think it makes it a little bit unfair for players who don't have the levels of legendary drivers. So that's the way I feel on it. I feel it's a little bit unfair. As Piastri now holding on to P8. Alonso's had an awful race. Yeah, it was good. That's what we want to see, Harry. We want to see close qualifying. Alonso's been terrible this race. Absolutely terrible. Looks like Piastri's going to come 8th. No, good luck as well for you, Frederick. And good luck on another P1 this week, hopefully. Fingers crossed for you. But thank you for popping in. How do you get a lot of legacy points? Crates, milestones, GPs, well not GPs, but GP crates as well. And don't forget to hit the like button, as Frederick says. Yep, absolutely. If you are a member watching, at least hit that like button. And if you're watching, hit the subscribe and follow for me as well. So, another win though. That rival made a very big mistake going to the dries. Boost as a sponsor task reward. Could be an idea, Magnus, to pass on to Hutch. Indeed it could be. Any idea is a good idea, really. Milestone 91 for Jimbo. So if you can hear me, press 1 for me. It is just crashed. I think it's reconnected, which is good. Okay, cool. So that's good. It usually completely kicks me out. So let me just reconnect up, and then we can be back. Thankfully it survived, which is good. So I don't know why it does this. It just completely crashes sometimes. All the internet goes. So let me connect it back, and we shall be right back with you. As you can hear, the sound is now back, which is good. I don't know if it's because of the app that I'm using or not, but sometimes it just completely dies. And yes, we are back, which is good. So let's go to the race screen. There we go. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. I don't know what it does. For some reason, every time I tend to stream, there is at least one point where sort of everything kicks out and disconnects on the computer. And then it completely just works again fine. So I don't really know why that is. Unless there's any tech experts in the chat. They might know. Only for a split second though. Only just briefly for about 5 seconds. Seems to disconnect. All the ones, so we're all back, which is good. Better to wait to use, absolutely, Mohammed. Yeah, don't spend your CC points until I tell you to. As funny as what I say. Hopefully we get a Spurs win tonight. Jimbo, I am a Villa fan, so from a Nottingham Forest point of view in the leaderboard, I want Spurs to win. Hopefully. As we are P15, yep, P15. Try race some races then, absolutely, Connor, come on. Get yourself some CC points for the new season. At least if you're not going to play much. You imagine if you're going to play this game in the new season, Connor, and you're going to log on with either 15 days of crate timer or maybe 45. I mean, a month's a massive difference. Catch you later, Jimbo. So we're going to come through in P12. Going to pit from Piastri. And then from P10, try and make some positions. Play same as now when season start. Yeah, season start is always worth the grind though, big time. Absolutely worth the grind. It's always the fun part, getting all them new unlocks, them new drivers, trying to find out how to go through the series in the best possible way. Always really good to know. Always love the season start. Just makes the game so much more interesting at that point. What would be good for Series 3, 4? It depends on what the actual series is, Connor. You have to change per series nowadays. I just think they should be made more available, Harry. Maybe you should, every win that you get, you earn some legacy points, I think would be good. I don't know, maybe 200 a race or something. That would be a good idea. Date of the new season, not been announced yet, Mohammed. Not been announced. We are waiting eagerly the official date, but usually it's around the 6th, 7th, 8th of May, that kind of range. So yeah, not too far away at all. We're nearly there. Only about 2 weeks. I bet it's not far off being 2 weeks tomorrow, 2 weeks Wednesday. That kind of range. As we come through, 1, 2 finish should get you legacy points. Yeah, that's what I mean. There should be unique ways to gain legacy points. I think that would be a good idea. Can we get one more position? Can we get 13th? Yes, we can. I'll take that. P10 and P13, which is okay. That is not too bad at all. 27 points. Best I can do. And again, big team score rival, 1588. Yeah, level 6, level 5. And lower speed than me, but have the drivers a lot better as well. Not sure yet, Connor. Villa are playing tomorrow night in a massive game, so we might stick around for that one. 139 points. Come on. Need to do the Duolingo. Good luck, Connor. Most of the legacy points by spending coins in the store, yeah, so then multiple crate offers that you get. Yep, good idea to do so. They are a good way to get points. Did you see how much I did in the week? I think you did like, what, 65 billion or something? It's the most I have ever seen. But yeah, good luck, Connor. What? When? Do you mean when, Harry? I have got some more recorded. I just need to edit and upload them. Yes, Mark. But if I'm honest, Harry, it's not looking good. My motivation has gone how the season has gone. Pretty much sacked. I need to revisit it and do a lot better, that's for certain. Right, come on. 3 points, absolutely, Mark, hopefully. That is what we need. As the Champions League hots up. Right, here we go. Let's get some more wins. Hopefully we can get this a win. This will be a difficult one to win. No big team score. But we'll try. That's what we're good at, is trying. Oh, look at that for an awful corner. Piastri 13th. And Alonso 17th. Where is the boost icons? They're on the left-hand side. They're below me, Kwashi. I've moved them for the purpose of this stream. Just to make it a little bit easier. So that you can see the race clearer. Is why I've done it. Yeah, we played really well, Harry. I was kind of nervous. I thought it'd be a very, very difficult game. But we've hit a little bit of form, which is nice. And this might be a tricky one to win, actually. I think this rival's too strong for us. Can we move any more positions? Yeah. Oh, we can't. We're going backwards in a very tough Abu Dhabi race. Just can't. We just don't have the speed. Which is annoying, but we'll come home and get some points. That's worst case scenario about it. Oh, just got no pace at all. Sometimes feels like we're running the wrong setup. We're not, but it just feels that way. As we come through, Alonso is going to make some positions here. Rival already coming out on the hard tyres. We've got a lot of work if we want to win this race.
Looks like there's a new follower.
As Morris NM hits the follow as well. Thank you very much, Morris. Over on Twitch. Much appreciated. So what do we got? Alonso 10th. Piastri struggling by the look of it. Just not got the speed. He can get that move done though. That is a good move. And he's coming back out. So 30. Yeah, there's no way we win this duel. This rival is far too quick. Very quick. And we can't overtake cars as well, which is more annoying. Come on. Just got to get points for the sprint. That's what we got to get to. Now can we get past? Any moves? Yes, there's one. And there's another. 13th and 14th. Rival is just ahead, but they are yet to use the power unit. Yeah, I don't have many good boosts though, Kwashi, anymore. I don't want to use any of the good boosts in duels. I need to keep them for GP. So, just trying to use any little bit of extra that I can get. Obviously, this has tyre management on the boost, so it's not too bad. But we could score a lot better, that is for certain. Now, if we make this overtake, he'll be coming right back at us shortly. As we get into P10. There won't be long until he gets to this hairpin and flies back past, probably. He should start pushing probably at the end of this straight. Oh, he hasn't started pushing yet. Where will he push? If anywhere. If we do get up into 9th. There he is. Just started pushing. But you know what? 16. Still 28 points. Tough race. I need some boost. That is what I need. Need the good stuff. Definitely. 1597. Big team score different. 130. Level 6 Hamilton. Level 7 Piastri. And speed was less. But he had so much better qualifying. Yeah, that was a tough race. Not a lot you can do sometimes. But we'll take some points. And what are we on now? 167. So getting closer to 225. No, I reckon you can, Magnus. I reckon you can. Definitely think you can get through. As another really tough team score, and back to the same circuit again, Abu Dhabi. This is going to be a nightmare. Come on. What do we got? Look at the qualifying. 9th and 11th versus 17 and 18. That is tough. And like I said, I don't really have a lot of the good boosts anymore, so there's not a lot that I can actually use. I can use a bit of Taurus for a bit of fun, but I don't think it's going to really do much. Let's see. Taurus has a bit of speed in it. We're going to get bad starts. That also is a problem. And the rival, because of the qualifying, just seems to get that better start, that better advantage. Well, I don't really know, Harry. It depends. If you are quite close to the next milestone, then I'd probably say enough to get you. If you're like, I don't know, maybe a couple of %. But it's probably like 2 or 3%, I bet. Oh, Kimmo, you beat me. Damn it. Kimmo's out here group sniping me. How dare you, Kimmo? And he got Zenith. That is awful, though. Kimmo, am I going to get second or not? Or am I in a close battle? Can't believe you've been stream sniped. P3. Ugh. I don't want P3. I want P2. I want P1. Being quite frank. We do get up to P8. Where's the rival? Can we win? This rival's on a 2-stop. We can win this duel. I'm telling you. We can win this duel. As Piastri comes in. This rival has still got to pit again. 76% and about 180 off unlocking Series 11. I bet you'll be go up to about 78, 79%. Guess. I think I did the weekly league. I think I went from super champion to champion, and I gained about 1.5, I think, or maybe 1. Julianis, welcome. I'll answer that in a second. How's you, Azza, after missing this GP final and the last two is running? Do you think skipping GPs next season benefit long term? Kev, that's probably what I'm thinking about doing, is not starting GP straight away. That is the one thing that I am also looking at. So you're not wrong, because a lot of people that I've seen that have done better in GPs started later. So that is one true fact about GPs. DQ, no way, Julianis. I got Julianis P2 champions. I failed to get P1 by 1/10 of a second. I lost out on fastest lap for my first Champions GP P1 of the season. My attempts, I've been beat by 1 point, and I've been beat by that as well. It's just not my year for P1s, sadly. Matched up with the same guy in Challenger for the second week in a row. Who is it, Magnus? Well done for winning. I don't know all of my team. Yeah, I don't know, Junior Miz. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people running level 7s at that point, and I'm only going to have a level 5 and level 6, so I don't know. Oh, the Huntsman. Yeah, he's a good player, Huntsman. Very good player. Can we win this duel? Can we? I think we can win this. We are ahead. 5 and 6 is enough, but yeah, it's easier for everybody else, though, with the level 7s. When is a new season going to start, Peter? We expect around 2 weeks' time. It hasn't been confirmed, but we are expecting around 2 weeks. As the rival is trying to hunt us down. Oh, this rival's going to overtake us. No way. We're going to run out of tyres. Oh, no. Oh, we've just run out of tyres on the line. That's because we didn't use... If we used self-control, we'd have made it then as well. Damn it. Should have stuck with what I knew. Damn. We were so close to upsetting that one. Level 6 Norris, level 6 Leclerc. And a big setup as well, but so close to overcoming it. Nearly. Damn. Still not got the blooming sprint crate. 198. Oh god, I'm literally in a race for second. Quite literally. 27 points is what I need for the sprint crate. Come on. Well, that's it, Julianus. If you can't get to the next point, there's a lot of time. You just want to make sure you got enough coins. Use them ×2. Make sure you get the maximum amount of coins you can get. Yeah, coin boosts are good, Magnus. Massively. I've upgraded so many good parts. But so has everybody else. So, what do we got? 13th and 17th. This should be, hopefully, a good race. Downforce. Coin boost for 6 days. That's good, Peter. You'd be happy. PFMR68. Everyone been a while. Well, welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you again. Next track rotation, Samadera, is going to be Speed in Series 10. You have got... hold on, let me think. Shanghai, China. You have got Jeddah, you have got Vegas, and you have got Austria. That is your Series 12 Speed Series coming up. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier than that driver stat that we're so used to. As can we get through? Piastri 9th. Rival's got a rip-off version of our livery, it seems. No, I think it's all their Spanish type livery. Evening, Justin, Callum, welcome as well. Hope you're both doing well. Absolutely, Justin. Yeah, we'll be We'll be giving all the advice. We'll be live every single day of the new season for the first few days. So we are going to be absolutely on it. And remember, no GP to begin with in week 1. So there's going to be a lot of time to get racing as well. So we'll have you covered. We'll have everybody covered. Make sure to come and join us for live streams, etc. Because we are going to be live as much as we can. Yeah, we'll do the grind, absolutely. As Piastri goes round the outside. And Alonso as well. Series 10, Harry, is going to, I think it's defending you're going to get. So it's going to get a lot more difficult. That enjoying you're doing is going to quickly come to an end shortly. Yeah, you are going to defending. Series 11 is going to go to tyre management. Series 10 will be defending. Series 12 will be speed. So, yeah, anybody had power unit before, you're going to be starting to feel the pain. As can we get Alonso through? Needed 27 points. We should be able to get that. Come on. There's P13. And there is P11. So we are making ground. 27 points I think we needed. We are on 32 at the moment, so that is good. We've got a breakdown ahead of us as well. That is the Aston Martin of Alonso. So that is up to a decent position. Series 10 before Wednesday. Well, yeah, Series 11 tyre management, so it doesn't get exactly any easier. Yeah, power unit pool Series 7. Very easy series. Series 8, though, very tough. So just take your time in Series 7. And then Series 8 is one of the worst series out there. Not to make you fear. It is so tough. So make sure you just get your parts and your drivers upgraded before you go up to Series 8. Because you're going to need that Valtteri Bottas from Series 8 so much. Trust me, it's where many people find frustrations. As we're going to have enough points. Yeah, Pef Masters in Series 8 finding it tough. Yep, we've all been there. We've all done exactly the same. All done exactly the same. It is a nightmare of a series. The hardest one. As we come across P9 and P4. Sprint Crate P2, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Times 2 coins to get 2.3. Yeah, you can get a lot of coins, Paul, at the moment for times 2. Obviously, we've had about 14 days of it. So it is really good. I've upgraded all of my big parts so far. And drivers. It's definitely worth this times 2. Trying to get as much done as you can. And that is a P2. Kimmo robbing our P1 crate. But he got Zenith. So he might have saved us a little bit more pain in that. But now, we might get a decent P2. Anybody want to have a guess at what we're going to get from our P2 crate? Hardy says Senna, we wish. Imagine if that popped up. I think everybody would be like, what the hell? Upgrades get CC points. They go towards the milestones, Peter, of the season score, yes. They add like 0.02 or something. Hopefully not Zenith, Kimmo. Nemesis, BIM Offbeat, Gasly, Powerhouse. Many decent guesses. Let's find out. Kimmo, this is what you could have got. Let's find out. 23, Charles Leclerc. 7, Lewis Hamilton. 8, Stormbringer, which is good. And then finally, we have... Mark, I still can't say the blooming thing.
Pierre Gasly!
Damn it. Not the one we really want. We could have done something a lot better. But he's still a decent enough epic. As we'll quickly reload in. I say quickly reload in. It takes us about an hour to do a blooming sprint race. It's a pain. But what we might do is I might do one more sprint crate. Because I'm feeling pretty rough. And yeah, I feel like that is our best chance. Let's do the old spinner. See what we get. Come on. Everybody must hate getting Trophy Rush. So annoying. It's just no need for it. So, let's kick back in. Not into GP. That would be interesting if I could get that early. Let's go. One sprint crate left to do. Big matchups coming. Let's see if we can get anything unlocked. Fingers crossed. Whew, come on. Barcelona's a good track for scoring points. Max team score, I think it's about 1860, I think, Peter, with maxed out legends. Something very high. Without legends, it's 1790 is the maximum team score you can get. As we'll go downforce, soft mediums, and then let's see how we can get on. Come on, what we got? Let's see if it doesn't take us an hour to do this one. Rival goes downforce as well, soft and mediums. So they're on the good combination. I expect this guy to absolutely walk the floor based on their team score. So they should absolutely walk away from me here. And we've started okay. We've started P number 9. Alonso not had the best start. He's only P16. As Piastri now gets through into P8. Alonso makes a few positions as well. And it's not a bad start. Oh, there's double overtake on the rival, which is nice. I don't really know Pefamos. I don't know what they're doing for the new season. I couldn't guess. There's been a lot of suggestions out there. What does anybody else think? Let's open it up. And no problem, Peter, at all. What does anybody want to see in F1 Clash 2025? Forget GP groupings or anything like that. I want to hear fundamental changes to not GP. I've got it in my head. Fundamental changes to the game. What would you want to see? If you had the ability to change anything. Replays? I mean, they'd have to be after the race, I imagine. God, Alonso's having another terrible race here. He's had a few terrible races today. And this is another one. Ability to do time trials. Okay, so if you like fastest lap practice. Milestones day 1. Specific grades to guide. Pick what the points go towards. So maybe like you've got 50 epics and you can choose to spend them 50 epics on which driver you want. Is that the way I'm judging that one? More boosts in the pit pass. DRS to be introduced. 2 different tyres. Yeah, that's quite a common one, I think. Good evening, Myron, as well. Friend v friend. I think a lot of people have wanted that one for a long time. Series 9, which drivers would you recommend? Just any of the Series 9 drivers would be pretty good. You're probably looking at Series 9 Norris, Series 9 Leclerc. But if not, Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, them drivers would be okay. So what can we do in this race? Can we beat this rival? Change the booster in the pit stop. Upgrade max instead of +3 to all stats. Upgrade just... okay, so upgrading the individual stats. Okay. So complete customization. Practice tyres and setups. So yeah, definitely a free trial mode then, basically. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Fernando Alonso, we would have a chance of winning this duel. Because we've got the rival on the back foot here, but we don't have the ability for Alonso to get his car through the pack. That's the only thing that is literally costing us here. Because we're into P3 with 4 cars ahead of the rival. And Alonso cannot overtake. We're not going to get P2. The question is, does anybody else pit? And he's going to let us get past. There is nobody coming into the pits. One comes into the pits. Welcome, Undertaker. There's P12. We're not a million miles away from catching him up. He's in a little bit of traffic, is the guy ahead. And we are currently in P3. We're 3 positions. We only need to find 1 place at the moment. That's all we need to find. And that is going to come through a pit stop. We are back into the lead of this duel. Now we're losing again. Back and forward. Can we close any of these gaps? There is a whole gaggle of cars. And that looks like an opportunistic move on Norris. Back into the lead we go. Oh, we've just been caught on the line. Jesus. Ugh, that was tough. We only miss out by 1 point again. And look at the team score difference. 1606. 189 cornering. That is why our setup is so much better than balanced setup. And level 6, level 6. Yeah, we were always on the back foot, but we gave that rival a little bit of a scare. How are we, Undertaker? How are you doing? But 37 points to kickstart. That's okay. A race mode that wins you boosts. So you could do either really, I guess, Harry. You could do a pink slips, where if you win your opponent's boosts. That would be an interesting feature. But we've also got the option, yeah, of winning boosts otherwise. Maybe should just put boosts guaranteed in every crate. But you can get any boost, not just the free ones. So, power unit. This is going to be a difficult circuit. Just remove boosts. I mean, I know what you're saying, but you'll get a lot of kickback for that one, because a lot of people have got a lot of boosts. Don't want to lose Max Schumacher. Myron, pass him over to me, mate. I'll have him. Love race crates. Always get... Yeah, race crates I like because of the boost feature. Because you get boosts in them. That is why I do like that one. As we get a tricky little start. Boost or no boost, yeah. I would argue though, Kwashi, I don't think many people would use the boosts races. I think it would all be no boosts. Because why would you want to race boosts to win? Unless you could win your rivals, then it's different. Myron, I try and keep my best boosts. I don't have a lot of boosts. This is the free-to-play account, so I don't have a lot of good stuff. I am running on reserves on this account. As you can see, we've just got up to P11 and P16. Make sure if you are watching, do hit that like button for me on the stream. Every little helps. And let's see if we can get past. Come on. Let's get me some more points. Overtaking is difficult. Come on, Piastri and Alonso. Oh, there's a breakdown for Leclerc, which is good. Let's try and get past 9th. There you go. And 8th. Thank you very much. Finally getting some places. I wish I had a lot more Street Shark though. A lot of the race start boosts I don't really have. So GP is a lot more difficult now. As Piastri will come into the pits. Alonso, can you overtake anybody? Absolutely not. Still struggling to overtake. Come on. Nope. Still. Oh my god, he is having... Alonso has been terrible. Nice work, Connor. I feel like Alonso needs to be sacked off my team here. He's struggling a lot. But he will go to the softs. Correct me if this is already a thing, but I feel race start should also help join the restarts. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it is a thing, but I probably agree. I don't think it is programmed that way, but it's a good idea. As Alonso comes out 17th. That's multiple races. Alonso has been terrible. It's just a rookie. Yeah, he's learning, that's for sure. Tough little battles at the minute. Alonso just not scoring us the big points that we require. As Piastri comes through in 9th. Come on, Alonso. More positions, please. Into 13th. Oh, and 12th. Yes, now we're talking. Myron, if you're using Max Schumacher, I mean, I don't think you should be in Series 7. You should be in Series 12. Surely. As we get up to 11th. Piastri up into 8th. So we have made some ground now. I mean, that'd be good enough for Series Blooming 12. A lot of money in the game. Fair. Yeah, you probably just get high team score matchups for strong car setups. That's all. But, I mean, you should probably win. In Max Schumacher, you should win anyone in that series. You probably get the bot most of the time. There's quite a close race, actually. But P7 and P11. Still points. 32 points, I think, in the end. Tough race. Tough race. 32. I'm here, welcome. So that puts us on. Is it 99 points? I think that might put us on now. 69 points. Jesus, we're a lot further than behind than I thought we were. Come on. Need Alonso to have a good race. He should be good on the tyre management, but he's just not. Not very good at all. And with the free boosts, you don't tend to score as well as you can. Because obviously premium boosts are the best things on the game. Community crates, they're okay. But now we definitely need Alonso to have that 1 in 5. Definitely. Albon's a beast, Magnus. That's why. Mohammed, because I keep racing in the hope that he'll maybe find a way. Maybe he'll suddenly score big points. And I don't have many people that are better on tyre management. So, I mean, look at that. He's just gone to the inside line of that race. So he's doing everything in his power to not have a good race for us. I think Hutch have bribed him. They've absolutely... Look at that. He's almost stopped. So yeah, it's weird. It is definitely weird. This Fernando is not the Fernando we know of. It's a duplicate. Lumberjack. Lumberjack's okay. It is still going on here, yes. Our very own Davor is leading the Grand Slam at the moment with 1 week remaining. He's got about a 40k lead, I believe. Yuki is just negative on on most of the stats, but only just. Only just. So he could be usable. But luckily, on Wednesday, I won't need to use him because speed will arrive and there'll be no need for tyre management drivers. Piastri is the one that's having really good races, I'm quite surprised. You remember? Anyone ever remember that meme where Alonso was at Brazil and he was sat on the chair? That's what it feels like racing with this Alonso. Not 2 crates, Peter, no. I wish. Unless you had the pit pass and you queued the crates, that's the only time. With Perez, Kazatura, well done. That is what we like to hear. My advice is working. That's what we like to see. As now Alonso is up to 9th though. See you in the top list, Grand Slam. Davor's smashing it. Albon and Russell for Series 10 best combination. Yeah, not bad defending for them drivers coming up. Defending series, remember, shortly about to change. Finish Series 11 in a week. That's good going. Very good. Remember, opening Series 12 going to get you some good season score percent as well. Norris is quite balanced. But for me, Alonso, it's a tyre management series in Series 12 at the moment. So obviously Alonso should be quicker. But the way this is going, I will probably bin Alonso off. But he's having a good race now, though. I mean, he's nearly past Piastri. Who do you think will be the new lower epics who you really love getting in the new series? Well, obviously, Bottas is a good epic to get. I think you're going to find, like, Ollie Behrman, maybe, or someone like that. It's going to be very good to get. I think the worst ones to get are going to be, like, Duan and Bortoletto. Yeah, indeed, Mark. I just had it on. I had it on myself above me. And, yeah, interest in their back. Leeds have made it. Norris and Piastri, and Norris beating Piastri. That's good. If you've got the levels, it absolutely helps. My Norris, not great on tyres. That's my only problem. It's the only thing I don't like about him. As we are up to 7th. Oh, and a big lunge from Alonso. Alonso into 8th. Now Alonso turns up to the party. Magnus, it will double when you get rewards. That's when it will double. So it won't double on the prizes that you see now. It will double when you actually race and you've finished. Norris 5, Piastri 6. Nice. Yeah, my Norris is only 4. So his tyre management does struggle. But we're going to get, you know what, 7th and 8th is not bad at Abu Dhabi. Still going to be like 35 points or so. That is okay. My family, Mark, they like Cov. So I think that's the way I've got to go. Decent little win. That's the main thing. Up to nearly 500 million coins now. We are flying on the coins. When will you make a video playing NASCAR? I haven't really played it, if I'm honest. I was hopefully, Myron, waiting for a new season of NASCAR and then play it properly. But they haven't done a new season, so I don't really know what they're doing with NASCAR at the moment. I would like to play it more. I just don't want to dive into it if they are going to pull a new season. And another terrible matchup. Look at that. But we might as well continue. Who would you like to see, by the way, Mark? In the old Prem. Who would you want? Right, another real player as well. So we're not going to beat this one. Come on. We've got a sprint to win. Anytime today. Hey. All that time to pick blooming self-control. What are they messing at? What do you expect? I don't know, Myron. I'm quite cautious as to what to expect because I don't know. I'm quite nervous as to what they might put in. Because we've had some big changes before. We've had servicing removed, fuel removed. Usually something big happens. So I don't really know what it could be. Ah, true, Mark. Hey, you never know, Mark. I don't think they'll win the playoffs. I think once you've come that close, I don't think you win the playoffs. As we're lagging, but we survive. Rival is starting to push. Yeah, servicing was a bit of a pain though. I can see why they got rid of it. A little bit confusing for newer players. Using Nazar. Oh, they fear you, Justin. That is what they do. We are going backwards here. 13th and 15th. Rivals in 8th and 10th. Don't think it's our day. Nazar's such a good boost as well. Like, can't waste them. They are so good. Race start, cornering, tyres. Unbelievable. Such a powerful boost. This rival's going backwards though. This rival is slowing down. Are they on the wrong setup? Main account is pretty much maxed Myron, apart from the legends. So yeah, no point really racing that account at the moment. I think we might have a small chance here. Because he's in the pits, he's just coming out. And he don't seem that fast with this Hamilton. Common Norris. I don't think I've seen anyone use that for ages, Connor. Common Norris. Jesus. So Alonso will come in. This rival don't seem too quick. But I think he's going to be quick enough to beat me. Perfect starts. He even could drive into the back of the... Yeah, that's true. Race starts are not very good on this game. You do often get... And obviously every driver has a race start. So if they get a bad race start, we get absolutely punished by smashing into the back of them. Yeah, DJ, I think a lot of people just need boost to use. I think that's the problem. I think people see they've got a good boost and think, right, I can win duels. Without thinking about GPs. I think that's the difference. People are just starved of boosts. As we make our way through. In 11th. Oh, we're just going backwards all the time. But the rival isn't got away, but he's quicker than us. What can we find? 13th. So there's the position overtake. He's only like 2 cars ahead. Yeah, that would be good, Moran. Especially the boosts. Boost would be the most crucial one. Up to 11th we go. Yeah, they could put Crofty in that in the game. Different level. I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to win this duel, but we gave it a go. Oh, he's just run out of tyres. We are going to win the duel. See, a couple of years ago, Sid, I think it was last year, we didn't need to use boosts in duels. Never. Nobody ever did. It's only this season where boosts are so important to use. Level 6, level 5. And there you go. We had a lot more speed. We managed to pull that one back. I did say through the race that I thought he was slower. And it turned out he was. 131. Good stuff. Let's go. Alonso coming in, absolutely. Should I try for higher PU if it's 48 and the rest are 80? It depends what series you're in, Connor. If it's a Series 4 you're in, I think you need overtaking, so you need a balanced setup. Maybe they are like Clash Royale and just remove crates for battles. Vettel should be a legendary driver. I think I'd like to see Vettel. This person has got our livery by the look of it. We'll go in and see when we go into the game. Connor, make sure you're in our Discord. We'll help you out. As this there you go, Nazar boost with our livery as well. There you go, our livery on all 4 of the cars. Let's give them a go, go, go. But Nazar boost again, yeah. Killer boost to use. Great boost, and he'll win. But you're only racing my free-to-play account. So what are we? P12. P11. Yeah, they're well ahead. Using Butterfly as well. Tyre management, power unit, and pit time. Yeah, Nazar, such a good boost to waste as well. GP, it's so powerful. We'll see what our... I mean, we don't have pace around here anyway. We'll see what our cornering's like. We'll see if we can catch him up with our setup that we're using. If we can, we'll give it a go. P9. Get some rust off. You'll get the hang of it in no time. This guy's going backwards, so I feel that he might be lower on the cornering value. He's definitely, we're reeling him in a little bit. Definitely reeling him in. Oh, that's not what we need, DJ. Not what I need. And there he is, look. He is going backwards. He's not using power unit. Playing Raikkonen. I know that is a few years ago, that. Raikkonen. He should be a legend. I think it was yesterday, I think, Harry. I think it was at the weekend. So we come out in 11th. Did a rival go round again on both? Rival came out then. Okay. He's suddenly got way ahead. Don't quite know how. As we come into the pits. Yeah, there's no way we win this one. Suddenly, I thought I was quite close to him, but I've suddenly disappeared. Now he's got the win, he says, go, go, go. Now he's confident. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, Justin. Devon, I think Piastri's got this to lose at the minute. I think he's by far the most consistent driver. Max Verstappen's going to push close. Norris seems to be making a little bit of mistakes early on. As we get a safety car as well. So if this rival did have lower speed or lower cornering, we might just have a decent chance. I know, Mark, not what we need. Need a Spurs comeback, which worries me. So I could pit for softs. I don't think so. I'm going to just leave it on. Bloody hell. Spurs look all over the place. So, yeah, this rival's probably going to get a 1-2. If we can get a few more points, that would be nice. But a long safety car first. What have we got ahead of us? Quite a few hard tyres as well, so every chance of getting some points. It's going to be a 1-lap sprint. Welcome, Brian. Yes, nearly there. About 2 weeks. And we'll be in the new season. Is that who you've got, Mark? Wow. Whoa, right, full attack mode to try and get some more points. We're not going to get P1 or P2, but we could get maybe 3 and 4 if we have a little bit luck with our push. So let's see. We're going to push both cars initially. Conserve it down the straight and attack again. A new update will happen in around 2 weeks' time. And we don't know what the update will be yet. We don't know. We then Sunday will mathematically win the league. Nice. That'll be a good one to watch then. As Alonso does get into 4th place. We did say that was possible. He gets into 3rd. And it's Piastri who lets us down this time. He comes home in 6th. So some good points. Either way. 41 points. We'll take that. That's okay. Height for T. Magnus, I've stopped playing it, to be fair. I started focusing a bit more on F1 Clash. So I need to get back at it. I just haven't had the chance. I'm probably going to be quite rusty on that now as well. So, probably 2 more races. And then I might also call it a night, because I am struggling. I am dying. Oh God, Forrest has scored again. Jesus, Spurs are all over the place. As we go back to Barcelona, what will happen with coins? They get converted. If you click on the question mark on season score, they get converted into points. Are they sacked on Mark or no? Is he onside? No, he's offside. Right, come on. Big points needed. So, see if we can get the win. Rival is a bot, by the look of it. So, we got a chance. If we can clear some traffic. Oh, what is an awful corner. Oh, wow. How much points is 500 million? I don't know, Moron, but if you click in the season score button at the top left and then click question mark, it will show you the coin conversion. It's the easiest way of doing it. It will tell you physically what it's worth. And I thought this might be a race we might win. Maybe not. Looks like we've got the early struggles again and can't overtake anybody. As Piastri now gets 1 car at least, and 2. So we do make some places. Alonso's back to his daily struggles again. As he tries to get through a few cars. Can we find a way? Not yet. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 cars. That is how you overtake 4 cars in one corner. Piastri has just turned this race around within one move. Great little move. What can you buy? We don't know yet. We don't know what the store's going to look like. So that will be something that we'll find out in the new season. As Alonso does get up to 9th. Piastri into 4th. So a little bit of pace now. Can we find a way to get back into this fight? We'll go to soft tyres. So slow through there as well. A lot of traffic ahead. Oh, that traffic's going to absolutely hold us up as well. Up to P6. So we're not going to get ahead of P1. It's just, can we get ahead of P... Oh, he goes around again on the hards. That's good. Can we find a way to win? McLaren coming out. Which we can stay ahead. We've got the jump on the overcut, I think. The overcut we should definitely have against this rival. If Alonso can get through quickly, which we all knew that was going to be a struggle. Should get Albon here, though. Oh, it's going to be borderline whether or not we can win this. As the rival is in. And we are going to get ahead. But for how long for? There is 8th, 4th and 8th. That rival's got a lot of power unit to use. Catch you later, Peppermoss. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. And Piastri holding on to 4th place. And now the rivals coming with the power unit. We are losing again. We've got to find pretty much 2 positions. And that is going to be very difficult. Because we're almost about to lose one. This is so hard to keep these at bay. I don't think we can keep these at bay, if I'm honest. It's tough. Very tough. And there you go. Yeah, we couldn't keep them at bay. Well, we get them back. We needed 1 position. I don't think we're going to get it. Oh, no, we needed a couple of positions anyway. You never know. It was good point scoring, though. Whew. That was still good points. 39 points. And that rival had a better team score, 1582. So we still wasn't expected to win that one. But level 6 as well. So big level above and massive cornering. So to even compete, we had a good chance. We nearly made it. So we should have 1 race left, I think. Yeah, only need 14 points. So we'll do this race and then I'll call it a night because I am struggling as far as score again. Ugh. Spurs doing a Spurs. Appreciate it, David. Back to United Kingdom to finish them. Fittingly. Ugh. Nearly we got through. We got through to this point. Is he onside this time? Yes. So, self-control. Self-control. Right, come on. We won the Community Champions last year, Myron. That's how we won it. Everybody in the team, we were Kick Sauber, and we got the victory. So, yeah, that's how we won it. It was a gift for all the members. Yep, the winning team. So each individual, and it's also got my name on it as well because I was the captain of the team at that point. So if you know, our power unit doesn't really exist on this setup. So this is going to be our worst circuit. But we could still score points. Got to keep trying. As it's getting a little... Wow, that rival's just... How's he overtook us there? I know, David, I know. Nearly. Oh, we're going backwards again. This is where we're struggling. Luckily, we don't need many points. It's round the outside we go. 11th and 14th. We've got to try 7th and 9th at the moment. I think you, Heine, I think if you basically take one out of crate reduction, or even the current crate, and swap them around, I think it should fix it, from what I've heard. I do remember, David, yes. And now we're into the lead. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Overtakes. Where are they? Where are the overtakes? Now, hopefully the AI... Did it work, Heine, yeah? I'm assuming. Hopefully the AI go for dry tyres here. Because the clock has already started for dry conditions. So the AI should swap these tyres to dries. Good stuff. Yes, I heard that was a bug recently. So yeah, that is how you fix it. Now, they should all go to dries. Leclerc goes wets, Verstappen goes dries. There's a bit of a mix, which is interesting. Not really seen a mix before. But that should benefit us either way. We only need about 11, 15 points or something. So we should be absolutely golden. Alonso. And the other had Prost. You can still beat them, Connor. It's fine. So here's us past the rival into P2 and P8. Piastri's going slow in the wrong tyre conditions. There you go. Exactly, Connor. That's what happens. Those players use higher drivers, but they get tougher setups. Good night, John. New season. We don't know what's coming up yet, but we should find out, I think, this week. We should find out something this week coming. Bit of apple cider fitness heat tablet every day. I'm going to have to try something, Harry. Absolutely. Because you can probably hear it. I sound a little bit worse for wear. Might need the coins for season score. True. Yep, season score coins also helps. He absolutely blew past them. Yeah, that's that team score flying up as well. But we should get a good win here. P2 and P4. Just about to go on dry conditions. I would Myron, but this is going to be my last race. This is going to be done and dusted for the stream. I wouldn't beat your Max Schumacher, that's for sure. I reckon you'd beat me completely. Right, let's see what we get though. Are we going to get a sprint crate or are we not? Let's find out. Let's see. Yeah, I know, Mark. They did have score an offside goal as well, Mark. But he got ruled out. Not looking good for our top 4 hopes. At the moment, that is certain. So, let's see what we can get. P1 crate, get in. That is exactly what we needed. And let's open up, see what we can get. Make sure, just please make sure you do hit that like button for me as well. We've battled through, but please do just hit that like button on your way out of the stream as well. So let's find out. Top 5 it is, Mark, but it's so close. And we've got City away tomorrow. Tough. So, Kevin Magnussen.
Kevin!
Come on, please. Oh no, Colapinto. Kevin and Colapinto, you know this is going to be chaos. Great success. Come on. Tell you what, Fernando Alonso has been trouble for me, but now at level 5, he's going to be a little bit better. That is a really good pull for the final reward of this stream. Get in, that's what we wanted. So, Frenchie, you're just going to miss it. We're just going to bring this to an end because I'm not feeling too good, but feel free to re-watch the whole of the stream. We had some good racing in there as well. But yeah, I like that. I will take that, Mark. Level 5 Alonso for the free-to-play. Can't turn that one down. That is good stuff as well. P4 this weekend in Junior. 1 point away from P1. Oh, so close, Frenchie. So close. This week you'll hopefully get it, though. But yeah, appreciate you all dropping by. Hit that like button for me on the stream. And we may be live tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, good luck. And we'll catch you later as well.